Darkseid was not satisfied with his conquest of the DC universe. He had finally obtained the anti-life equation and used it to enslave all living beings under his will. He had crushed the Justice League, the Green Lantern Corps, and even the Spectre. He had no more challengers, no more enemies, no more fun. He decided to seek out new worlds to dominate, new realities to bend to his iron fist. He used his boom tube technology to open a portal to another dimension, one that he had sensed was rich with life and power. He entered the portal with his army of Parademons, ready to face whatever awaited him on the other side. He emerged in the Marvel Universe, a place where heroes and villains were abundant and diverse. He sensed a cosmic force that rivaled his own, a force that emanated from 6 gems of infinite power. He learned that these gems were called the Infinity Stones, and that they were currently in the possession of a being named Thanos. Thanos was also a conqueror, a tyrant, and a seeker of ultimate power. He had collected the Infinity Stones after a long and bloody quest, and used them to wipe out half of all life in the universe. He had done this as a tribute to his beloved Death, the cosmic entity that he worshipped and desired. He had also faced many foes along the way, such as the Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy. He had defeated them all, and now he sat on his throne in his sanctuary, content with his accomplishment. But his contentment was short-lived, as he sensed a disturbance in the fabric of reality. He saw a dark figure emerge from a portal, followed by a horde of winged creatures. He recognized the figure as Darkseid, the Lord of Apocalypse, a being he had heard of in legends and myths. He knew that Darkseid was after the Infinity Stones, and that he would not stop until he had them. Thanos rose from his throne and activated his Infinity Gauntlet. He teleported himself to the location of Darkseid's arrival, ready to face him in battle. He greeted him with a smirk and a challenge. "Welcome to my universe," Darkseid. "I see you have come for my precious stones. But you will find that they are not so easy to obtain. You will have to go through me first." Darkseid looked at Thanos with disdain and contempt. He saw him as a pale imitation of himself, a pretender to the throne of godhood. He replied with a sneer and a threat. "I have come for more than your stones, Thanos. I have come for your universe, and you will not stand in my way. You are nothing but a pawn of death, a slave to your own madness. You are unworthy of the power you wield. I will take it from you and use it to spread my anti-life equation across all realities." The two titans clashed, unleashing their full might upon each other. The Infinity Gauntlet met the Omega Beams, creating shockwaves that shattered planets and stars. The Parademons swarmed around Thanos, trying to overwhelm him with their numbers and ferocity. But Thanos used his stones to blast them away with ease, creating firestorms and black holes to consume them. The battle raged on for what seemed like an eternity, neither side giving an inch or showing any sign of weakness. They matched each other blow for blow, power for power, will for will. They were evenly matched, two sides of the same coin. But then something unexpected happened. A third force entered the fray, a force that neither Darkseid nor Thanos had anticipated or prepared for. A force that would change everything. The heroes of both universes, the Avengers, the Justice League, and many more. They had somehow detected the anomaly caused by Darkseid's portal and Thanos' gauntlet. They had realized that their universes were in danger of being destroyed by these two madmen. They had decided to put aside their differences and work together to stop them. They arrived in waves, using their own portals and devices to transport themselves across dimensions. They attacked Darkseid and Thanos from all sides, using their combined skills and abilities to distract them and weaken them. They were led by two men who were known as symbols of hope and justice in their respective worlds, Superman and Captain America. They coordinated their teams with precision and strategy, using their experience and leadership skills to rally their allies. They also led by example, charging into the fray and taking on Darkseid and Thanos themselves. Superman and Captain America had met before, in a previous crossover event that had briefly merged their universes. They had fought side by side against a common enemy, and had developed a mutual respect and friendship. They knew each other's strengths and weaknesses, and they trusted each other implicitly. They also knew that Darkseid and Thanos were formidable foes, and that they would not go down easily. They knew that they had to work together and use their combined powers and skills to overcome them. Superman used his heat vision to blast Thanos' gauntlet, trying to damage it or make him drop it. Captain America threw his shield at Darkseid's face, hoping to distract him or blind him. They then followed up with a series of punches and kicks, using their super strength and agility to land powerful blows. Darkseid and Thanos were not impressed. They shrugged off the attacks and retaliated with their own. Darkseid fired his Omega beams at Superman, aiming for his chest. Thanos snapped his fingers, trying to erase Captain America from existence. But they were too late. Superman dodged the Omega beams, using his super speed to avoid them. Captain America was protected by a force field generated by Iron Man's armor. They had anticipated their enemies' moves and had prepared for them. They had also prepared a surprise. Superman grabbed Thanos' arm and twisted it hard. He heard a crack as he broke the Mad Titan's wrist. He then ripped off the Infinity Gauntlet and tossed it to Captain America. Captain America caught the gauntlet and put it on his hand. He felt a surge of power coursing through his veins. He felt the power of the Infinity Stones, ready to obey his will. He looked at Superman, who nodded at him. He looked at Darkseid and Thanos, who stared at him in shock and fear. He looked at his fellow heroes, who cheered him on. He raised his fist in the air and spoke one word: Avengers. The word echoed across the cosmos as a bright light flashed from the gauntlet. The light faded, revealing a new reality. A reality where Darkseid and Thanos were gone. A reality where the two universes were restored to their original states. A reality where peace and harmony prevailed. A reality where heroes united